Alright, what's good? What's good, y'all? We back, man. Self-Made Life TV, selfmadelife.com. Go grab some merch, man. Website be back running soon. But yeah, y'all see the title, man. We're gonna get into it. Jake Paul versus Woodley. Who really won? Been a lot of debate, since the fight. A lot of people saying Woodley did enough to win the fight, but I had to go with Jake, man. I think Jake outlanded him. You see by the thumbnail. To me, Jake was the more he was tired, but he was still the more fluid boxer. Um, yes, Woodley, I would say Woodley moved around the ring better, and Woodley had a better stance, but Jake Paul jab was cooking, man. That jab was working. A lot of dry spots from Woodley, and even the people who was rooting for Woodley at the end of the fight, they had to keep it 100 and say he wasn't active enough. And to me, that's what really lost him the fight: activity. Um, at points, it looked like he thought it was a UFC fight, far as he'd take a step in without jabbing. He'd do a wide step in and get on the inside, but then he wouldn't work. Or he'll walk Jake down to the corner or walk Jake down against the ropes, and he'd just never work. He'd never work with it. So really, I think that was the main reason why I had Jake Paul winning. Doing a lot of those dry spots for Woodley, Jake Paul would work the jab, touch the body up. The numbers showed it. I think he doubled him in jabs and doubled him in body punches. Now, Woodley did win in the power punch category, but besides that, to me, yeah, that was an easy fight to score, man. And not even being biased, because Jake's from Ohio, so not even being biased, just judging it from a fight basis, To be 100, the fight was, I wouldn't say the fight was lackluster, but I guess we were too excited for the knockdown or a knockout, just off the hype. And I think we didn't really break the fight down. Both of them were around the same weight. Like I said, Woodley had more experience. So I don't think we should have been thinking that Jake Paul was just going to walk through Woodley. Of course, I had Jake Paul winning, but I didn't think that Jake Paul was going to. I knew he had potential to knock out Woodley, but if I had to bet, I wouldn't have think that Jake Paul was just going to walk through Woodley like he did his other opponents. Now, negative on Jake Paul's side is that he need to work on his stamina. But, of course, this was a big jump for him. Usually dudes not fighting 8-rounders in their 4th, 5th fight. So we got to give him credit on that tip for stepping up. But he definitely has to work on his stamina. That showed that boy was tired almost from the jump. Maybe the excitement of the night. This probably was his biggest fight, so we can understand that. That take away your energy. So, and also I would say Jake Paul needs to kind of work on strategy more. Yes, he was working the jab, but throughout the fight, you can tell he was just kind of looking for that 1-2 with the right hand, ending with that big right hand. And Woodley was getting out of the way of it. It was two factors. Jake wasn't throwing it as accurate and with as much energy as he needed to, because his gas tank wasn't near. And two, Woodley was playing. Woodley had good defense at moments. He wasn't a sitting duck like his other opponents. So that's one thing I think Jake need to work on more. Having a direct strategy for his opponent instead of just coming in there looking for that right hand. That would help him out a lot. But yeah, man. All in all, I ain't gonna be too long on this video. Like I said, I got Jake Paul winning. Well, I had Jake Paul winning the fight. Yeah, not too close to me. I said you got to give Woodley maybe two rounds. Maybe, of course, the round where he got the big shot. And then we could throw him another round in there. He won. I think he won another middle round or last round. But besides that, man, yeah, I think Jake dominated the fight, man. So, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. This your boy Self-Made Life Ken, man. Go subscribe to the IG, Self-Made Life TV. We got merch dropping soon. A lot of things coming, so stay tuned, man. I'm out.